Mic check, mic check, mic check.
Your tongue.
Mic check, mic check. Mic check on a 1, 2, on the way to third. Mic check, like I said, mic check.
This?
You can't miss it. Mic check, 1, 2 on the way to third. It's fly, taking off like birds. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? How y'all
do?
How y'all doing?
I love that.
What?
I just wanted to be like, woo.
You want to jump in and interrupt your boy? Okay. But how y'all
You
doing,
see
baby? How y'all doing, people? How y'all doing?
You said, how y'all doing, baby?
Baby, I'm sorry, baby. How y'all doing, babies?
How
But before
y'all
we jump into all that, we want to let you know this is episode number 36. But this is a very,
wow,
very,
36.
very special episode.
This is a very special episode.
Because this is Christmas.
Our first Christmas.
Hey ho, mistletoe, I'm gonna get to know you better. Hanging out, I don't know the word, but if we home, it'll come together. This Christmas, looking through the refrigerator,
Finding Thanksgiving dressing.
This Christmas. And it's all molded. It's all molded, man. This Christmas. Before we jump into all that.
That's why Ria spent maybe half of your morning cleaning it.
Man.
Cleaning his fridge.
Yeah.
Because I called you and I was like, hey, are you ready? And you said, ready for what? I'm cleaning Thanksgiving food. I said, Thanksgiving food? What in the world? He said, no, I can't get up with you right now.
I had to clean
I
out
got
the
a whole bunch
refrigerator.
of chores, and I just wanted to meet him to give him a gift card, you know? I just wanted to be like, hey, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. So, before we jump into all of this and get straight into this beautiful episode, we want to tell everyone happy, Merry Christmas. And yes, this is a little later than usual. And we are popping monsters right now because, boy, what? She got monster everywhere. We have been doing a little ripping and running, and we sure you guys have too. So we decided to post a little bit earlier. We decided
to a couple of houses.
Yeah, went to a couple of houses. So we decided to not post a little bit earlier, actually record a little bit later. So here we are.
Yeah.
So people,
I went to my boyfriend's house and
you got some sugar.
You got some grub there.
Yeah.
Actually, Ria got some grub over his folks' house as
my
well.
People's house. My people weeples.
And you know, as a Hispanic, we did grub at midnight last night.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, this morning, midnight.
Everybody gained a few pounds. They went to sleep on a full stomach.
Oh, no. I only had pasta.
That's what I'm talking about.
I literally had pasta and a Coke, and I went to sleep.
That's what I'm talking about.
No, that's horrible. Carbs and sugar.
And sugar. And
I literally I fell asleep. I think, you remember, I think it was when I texted you, 1:40? 1:40? I can't remember.
I was still up wrapping gifts.
Yeah, because he was
because
wrapping gifts.
Santa Claus came in. Man, he came in, he came in when he came in.
He snapped me a picture of his DIY project.
I did a few DIYs, man. So I had to put, I wanted to customize my...
I was supposedly his advisor. I mean, I was supposed to help him with the DIY, but I fell asleep, so.
Yeah, absolutely. But, man, I had a great... This is the first time I ever, really, really wrapped a lot of gifts. And
yeah, he did a phenomenal job.
I learned from you. No, real talk. When you stop by... Right prior to you leaving the studio, you wrapped a few gifts for me. And I was doing what I was doing on the laptop, but I was peeping your technique. And man, it helped me out. Because my sides would always be kind of crusty and crumbled up and look all, sloppy. But I saw how you folded it.
I don't believe you.
Yeah, dead butt.
You saw how I folded the sides?
Yeah.
No way.
I saw your technique, and I saw how it's pretty much the sides will fold each other. I mean, it will fold itself if you do the technique that you were doing.
Yeah.
So yeah,
it will fold each other.
I can tell you used to work at a burger joint. Okay, Wendy's.
Yes, I knew. I
thought it was just your armpits. I knew you used to.
Actually, Taco Bell, because I used to wrap very difficult taco shells. Because I'm Mexican. You know what I'm saying?
That's racist. I'm not even Mexican, and that's racist. I'm offended. But But people,
folks be like, I'm offended.
Right. You're like, why, bro?
Do you even...
What are you offended for?
Do you even live in Asia? I'm offended.
I'm offended. Bro.
Guys, that is across the world.
You don't live in Asia. But people, this is the ultimate...
Do you even live in the North Pacific Ocean? I'm offended for the penguins. I'm offended.
Like, people, stop being offended so much.
Okay.
So, going into this new year, the offense level has to go down. But
go down.
That's not even important. What is important? We want to talk about this day.
Do you know who we are?
I'm Ria and you're Karla.
Did you already say all that?
Whoa. Oh, I'm sorry, people. We're 5 minutes in. I'm your host, Ria. We've been rambling and rumbling.
Do you know who we are?
I'm your host, Ria, sitting next to me.
And I wasn't even talking to you. I was talking to them because they're like,
right.
Who are you? What did I click on?
Right. I'm your host, Ria, sitting next to me.
You're still listening.
It's
Apparently.
K.
Money. And of course, this is the most beautiful buddy ever in the entire world. Friend zoned.
Whatever. But we host Acorn Conversation, and this is episode number 36. And this is a beautiful episode because, like we mentioned earlier, this is Christmas.
Can I tell you something funny? Because I just said something funny about you. I was like, yeah, I just friend zoned my best buddy in the world, Ria. But no, not even that. But like a long time ago, I looked at this meme and it was like, I've been friend zoned before, but I've never been gay zoned before. Because the girl posted this and she was like, happy birthday to my gay, not for real gay best friend. Dang. Dang, did you just gay zone the guy that wasn't even gay?
Right.
Like, happy birthday to my gay straight friend that is not gay best friend. Dang, ouch.
That's pretty confusing. So shout out to you, brother. Happy birthday. But, man, today's all about gifts. And it doesn't necessarily have to be tangible gifts. It can be gifts.
But he's my best friend in the entire world.
Gifts in all ways, forms of fashion. Whether it be
Santa
advice.
knows it too.
Whether it be anything. So this is what we want to talk about, people. We want to talk about the gifts that you all received. And I'm going to tell you a few gifts that I received thus far. I received a lot of great food.
Yes, so did I.
I received a lot of great reactions from the gifts that I took my time and wrapped. People really appreciated them.
And his DIY project, too.
Absolutely. People really appreciated them. Nothing is more dope when, you're fortunate enough to give your nieces a few little gifts and they're wearing them on the way out the house.
Yeah.
That feels great. So
that's awesome.
Shout out to you. Shout out to my nieces.
I did that to my aunt last night when she gave me a glitter palette. 12 different color glitter palette. And
you wore it out the house?
I actually put it right here on the crease of my eye, on the end of my eye, and I dipped it, and I put one finger on my left, one finger on my right, and I said, oh my goodness, thank you so much. And I hated it. And I went upstairs and I said, everybody good night. Thank you so much for coming over.
You know what's funny? You gave her confidence, so she's gonna get you that every year.
No.
So people, you gotta be careful.
Just kidding.
You gotta be careful about. I know it's all about. We talked about this on a previous episode.
I'm grateful. That's what it is.
Christmas is not about getting what you need. It's about getting what you want sometimes.
Right. And sometimes you don't even want that. But
I think that's what you wanted.
Really?
Yeah.
She thought so too.
She thought, yeah. She said, you be out here clowning.
I know, right? Literally, she called me a clown.
So
literally,
we want you to look the part. So here it is.
That is hurtful. No, I literally told my parents, I was like, guys, you guys aren't getting any Christmas gifts this Christmas. They said, cool. So last night, I passed out the gifts and I said, Merry Christmas.
So really,
that gift. Whoa. I thought you. Whoa.
So really, that wasn't your gift.
They were like, whoa.
That was probably for your 3-year-old neighbor, but they felt bad because.
No, I didn't know.
So she really was like, get Destiny's makeup palette and give it to Karla. Here, Merry Christmas. So.
No, listen.
Oh, it all makes sense now.
No.
Because that's not even your swag.
That wasn't even from them. That wasn't even from them. No, I know, right? I know. No, but no, listen. I told my parents that I was like, guys, like this Christmas, I'm not feeling gifts for you guys this Christmas.
People, no, you feeling it. Your bank account, like, my bank account really not feeling it.
Okay, I'm broke.
My bank account is really on strike with it. Yeah, my bank account is offended. Yeah, it ain't doing it this year.
And they were like, okay, cool. So they felt relieved because
their bank accounts were offended as well too. They like
they didn't give me anything.
Their
so
bank account said,
when I turned around and I was like, all right, guys,
surprise.
Merry Christmas, and I gave them, and they said, whoa, I thought you said no.
I thought we agreed on this.
I owe you a gift.
I thought we agreed.
I owe you a gift.
I got you. I got you.
I owe you a gift.
Here go a piece of paper. I owe you.
I owe you.
Take this with you. That's valid. That expires January 1.
Isn't IOU a company?
No, that's IRS. That's we owe them. That's a whole nother IRS. We didn't mean it. That commercial.
Yeah. Don't come to the IRS alone.
You guys have probably heard about this IRS commercial where it says, "Don't call the IRS alone."
Don't drop that.
Listen. That's pretty scary when they telling you, "Hey, don't do it. Don't go to the IRS office alone because you might not go home."
Don't drop that today. Don't drop that. Don't drop that bomb. Don't call. Say I owe you.
No. For one,
call that bomb.
Time out. Anybody in their right mind ain't calling the IRS to say, "Hey, y'all, I owe you."
I owe you.
No, they calling you.
If you owe the IRS,
you owe us.
Right.
Every day.
So it's like,
you owe us.
Why was that commercial even there? Don't go to the IRS.
Right. I'm like, wait.
Oh, don't go to the IRS alone.
Bro, we never go to them. They come to us.
Right. I don't go to them.
Wait,
I never thought about going to them.
We need to create a company that fights the IRS for us, fights the telemarketer for us. The telemarketer is listening like, yeah, you paying your bills. That's how you fight us. So, people, pay your bills. That's the gift that I'm giving to you. That's the gift that keeps giving. Pay your bills. Because guess what? They coming. And
for you.
They coming with a vengeance. But on a serious note, people,
no, honestly,
if you didn't get anything tangible, just think about it. If you were spending time with your family, even if you weren't able to spend time with your family for whatever reason, you were out of town or you had to work or whatever the reason, I know people have, contaminated our mindsets to say, oh, Christmas is just another day. Well, let's not allow that germ of negative bacteria overtake it, because if it's just another day to you, that means you need to work extra hard to ensure that a child doesn't think that way.
Right.
Because to them, it's not just another day.
It's a special day.
It's a very special day. You know what I mean?
Birthday.
This is a day that they look forward to.
Just like their birthday. They look
Absolutely. They look
like when
forward
we were children, we looked forward to our birthday because we at least got cake. It didn't even matter
even if
we got gifts.
They don't even care about the gifts.
Cake.
What I'm learning about kids, if they get a gift, cool. They just want to see family all together.
Yeah.
Each year. That's all you have to do. People, if you can't afford a gift, spending time with one another is absolutely free.
Is more than enough.
It's
I
free.
was actually telling Ria a little quick story last night. Remember when I was like, I thought that I was living in a dream.
Right.
Just because my family was always around, and that's the best thing
absolutely.
that we could ever give our kids.
Growing up.
I'm sorry, not our kids, but your kids.
Yeah, your kids. Yeah.
But the best thing
your
that
kids
you
is
can
my kids.
give.
Your kids, my kid. Drop them off.
Yeah, like the
We'll
best thing
babysit.
that we could give our kids really is just that closeness, because they want to spend time with their cousins. They want to see their aunts. They want to see their grandma. Like, this is one of the things, one time a year, that you guys all get to come together. So just, enjoy this time. Enjoy your dinner. I know that you're about to start eating, or maybe you already got done eating.
You want to know? You want to know what's dope?
Parlay.
Just parlay together. Mm-hmm. Absolutely. You want to know what's dope?
Yeah.
Now that I think about it, when I think about the mythical, well, not mythical because he's real. Santa Claus is really real. He's really real.
Kids listen to mythical.
No, I meant no. I didn't mean to say kids. If you're kids, I know you're listening. I didn't mean to say mythical. I meant to say magical. Magical. Remember,
Santa
magical.
Claus.
He's magical.
He does a whole bunch of things that we're not supposed to do,
and we're not able to
break into houses from the chimney.
Yeah, he's the only person that can do that. I do now. See, Santa Claus will build you a chimney.
I've never seen a chimney in your home.
Yeah.
You do?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
It's kind of.
I don't have a chimney.
It's kind of. It looks like a stripper pole, but it's really a chimney. it just appear. It comes. It has the.
So you got the pizza joint.
Yeah, it comes.
You got the pizza joint.
Right. You know, Little Caesars.
I'm dropping little seeds
right.
where I'm from.
Young and ready. The young and ready. Yeah, I got one of those. So, but it looks like a stripper pole.
I may be young, but I'm ready.
I may be hot, but I'm ready. It looks like a stripper pole, but it's really, it's really a chimney.
Okay.
So yeah, so people don't be mistaken if you pull up a real spot and you see like this shiny pole with lights around it and polka dots on it. And it's nailed to the floor and up to the ceiling.
If I slide from it, does it fall?
No, it's sturdy.
Oh, then it is a pole.
It's a well-made chimney. It's a well-made chimney, people. It was a gift.
If I slide on it, will it fall? No.
That thing ain't going nowhere. You go up and down it. It ain't
going. It's definitely a pole.
It's mounted. But it's definitely a chimney.
A lot of people use it for other things.
I don't know about all that. Just chimney.
Google.
Yeah, Google. Shout out to Google.
No, honestly, we're just here to tell you guys something very important because we're bringing it back. First of all, this is our very first Christmas together.
Very first Christmas on this.
For that.
Whoop, whoop.
Woo, thank you, guys.
Thank you.
And, this is our very first Christmas at a Corny Combo station. We're so happy that you guys are joining in. If you have been listening, because we have been posting, we actually started this year around February,
end of February, if we're not mistaken, end of February.
And so, if you've been listening from February till now,
awesome, absolutely,
we love you.
You're awesome. You're a gift.
We love you.
You are a gift.
You are a gift.
You are a gift.
Not
so
only
that goes to show.
Station.
That goes to show that gifts aren't. You get gifts. You get gifts year round. Gifts aren't only something that comes on the 25th of December,
right,
wrapped up in a nice box.
Right.
If you get support from everybody that you come across, or smiles, or laughters, or joy, or peace, that's a gift. You know what I mean? And that's what it's about. So today, I want to talk about a few things that I was gifted, but not just today, year round. Coming with my road dog, my homie, smelling like baloney, my best friend, pulling up in the Benz, counting stupid ends. K money.
Money.
And the first thing that I can honestly say she gifted me with, you want to know, people? It don't matter if you don't want to know. I'm going to tell you. And if your best friend gifts you with this, keep that best friend in your life. Encouragement. I mean, you can't go to no aisle on any supermarket, any store. You can't look online and look up.
Hey, can I buy an encouraging best friend?
Yeah. Or can I get or you and your little shopping cart where it says quantity, how many? Let me get 2 orders of encouragement. You can't get it. So she has gifted me with something that is intangible, and I'm appreciative of it.
I see you with the business lingo. Intangible.
Look here.
Intangible means something that
you can't physically touch, people.
Can't physically touch.
You can't touch or trade it in.
Like stocks.
No. You can't touch it. or
you can invest.
Or dancers at the VIP. I heard Google. They're intangible.
No, okay.
They're intangible.
See, we're bringing in the business side, and of course, Ria has to bring in the retricity.
No, because there's some players looking like I probably took the word out of somebody's mouth. What about strip club? They intangible.
Intangible.
Right. So, really. So that's what for real. That is a gift.
Dance or something.
Right.
And
that is a gift that you have given me.
And I can say the exact same about you, Ria. But one of the most important things that you have gifted me throughout not only this year, but just, oh my goodness, your support through everything that we encounter.
Yeah,
I mean, we have so many things. We've been through a lot together. I mean, you're my best friend, of course. So
likewise, man.
Because of that, you've been super supportive through my journey.
Absolutely. That's what I'm here for.
And even when you guys earlier this, I don't know if it was earlier this month. Yes, it was earlier this month when it was the return of the cornies. I mean, it was insane because we did step away from the podcast for a little bit, but we're back and we are more energetic and we are
Absolutely.
better than ever. And you were just very supportive through that process as well.
You were very supportive of me. And another thing that you gifted me, you know, we don't want to make people cry. And I don't want you to. Somebody cutting onions in here. But really, outside of encouragement, one thing that I can honestly say, outside or beside, very important. Very, 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 to me personally, is important that a best friend has to offer.
Yeah, I know. I gave you $2 before we came in here.
My
money.
What? Thank you. How else I'm going to get a 4 for 4 from Wendy's? But, man, laughter. You know what I mean? Like, man, what you can do with laughter. I think, in my opinion, laughter is the most expensive thing in the world because laughter can do so many things. It can alleviate you from so many.
All that stress built up that you have, whether it's, I mean, a lot of people
Laughter,
say
man.
this.
Wow.
A lot of people are like, oh my goodness, I'm so stressed out. I'm doing this, I'm doing that. But when they get together to that person that they're like, okay, I can be myself with you again.
You can't do two things at once.
Wind down and laugh.
You can't do two things at once. You cannot stress and laugh. You can't be in pain and laugh. Just think about it.
You forget about all those
Just think about
things
it.
that are making you uncomfortable.
Can you be in pain and laugh?
No.
I don't think so. Because in my opinion,
yes.
No.
Yeah.
No. When you hit your funny bone,
no.
What happens?
You're laughing, but you're crying at the same time.
Okay. No, it's either or. You will laugh.
No.
Ooh, that hurt.
No, remember I told you that when I was 12 or 11 or 10, I don't know, 7 maybe. When I was 7 years old, I went to this party and there was a dog and I was messing with it until it got angry and I ran from it and I stepped on this wooden pallet and that pallet
like a cartoon
slapped me in my face and it went right here. It went in here, this big old piece. And I was sitting there. Wow. I don't know if I was in pain or not, but all I was doing was laughing. And my mom came over there. She wanted to slap me so bad, but she was too scared to do all that. So she was like, she looked at me and I was like,
and then they showed you a mirror and you was like, ah!
And then,
get
no,
this
they
wood
didn't.
Out of my head.
They were just, everybody, go inside, everybody go inside. Like
right.
if I was infected, but honestly, it just didn't want any of the kids to see how horrible I destroyed my brain.
Right.
My brain was slurping out. And honestly, they were all honestly very scared. Everybody was very scared. I had a big old piece of wood right here.
Wow.
And it was a big old hole for a while.
That was some hard wood to get through your skull. To get through your skull. Anybody else's?
Honestly, I went to the doctor and they said, you are very, very lucky. You could have been blind.
Wow.
I say, yeah, well, it's all God.
Hey. Won't he do it?
Won't he do it?
But
Jesus said, no, not there. Just right there, too.
Right there
like a little centimeter.
Bam.
From your.
So, man, that's one thing that I can honestly say. You know,
eyesight. Through
the pain, you gifted your boy with laughter. So I appreciate that. So everybody, if you have someone that gives you an ounce of laughter,
keep them forever.
Keep them forever, man. You know, I'm not saying that they make you laugh, you ignore how bad they treat you. That's not what I'm saying. That don't mean it. You know, they just slapped you, but they say a joke. They slap you across the head. Knock, knock. Knock, knock. Okay, my eye is black and my nose is bleeding, but you funny. No, you can't do it like that. No, you can't do it like that.
You can't do two things at once.
No, so
that's
people,
literally two
laughter,
things at
man.
once.
Laughing can get you through a lot of things, and laughing can also get you in a lot of trouble. You want to know why? Because
you remember when we were at that meeting?
You know what? That's what I'm saying.
we were at this meeting, and we were supposed to be all quiet, but you know, it was a business meeting.
All quiet and serious.
And the leader up front was talking, and Ria and I were boning some hot wings in the back.
Them hot wings didn't stand a chance.
4 or 5 years ago.
Right.
We were literally boning some wings, and this is the very first time where we laughed together. I think I think it was like one of the very first times when we laughed together. But it's just like, you know, we were boning these wings at this business meeting, and these people were trying to talk, and they were like, No, they called my name, of course, because I'm the troublemaker. Ria isn't the troublemaker. No. I'm the troublemaker. So they said, Karla, what's funny? But as my best friend, he stepped up. Yeah. That was a sign. You're going to be my best friend.
Yeah, I stepped up.
He stepped up.
I said, hey, back off, you losers.
Look at you. He stepped up and he said, no, we were sharing concerns.
Right. That's it.
He answered for me, which that was the first time.
The only reason why I answered for you because you had a mouthful of food.
Yeah, I did.
And I didn't want to hear you try to explain it and food get on my plate. So wasn't really thinking about you. I was thinking about my plate. I'm like, okay. I started calculating like, okay, she got a mouthful of food. She already making a mess. She got wing sauce on my shirt. And if she opened her mouth to try to explain herself, and I know she's probably nervous. Oh no. We got it.
We're both very young too. So.
We got it. So yeah. So people, we're still young. It was 4 years ago.
Yeah, we were young.
It's 4 years ago.
No, but at the time, like we were, I don't know. It was just we've grown so much.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Just mentally, spiritually, physically.
Yeah. And that's a gift that she gave me, man. Like she genuinely helped. She gave me a gift of growth. And people are like, oh, you can't get growth from somebody. Well, in actuality, you can, because the old saying is you are the company you keep. Right. So if she grows in an area, that means if I appreciate her company, we both grow. And if I grow in an area and she appreciates my company, she grows as well.
I've grown to the point where I won't laugh at a business meeting anymore, you know?
I haven't grown in an area. I still laugh. Y'all remember back in class when the teacher was like, all right, if anybody else laugh again, everybody getting in trouble.
And you're like.
And then everybody in trouble because of me, because I'm laughing.
Yeah, me too.
So that just goes to show, man.
We're looking, if Ria and I were in the same class, we'd be like this.
Yeah. Stop. Nope. We're getting attention. We're getting attention. Remember that we was watching a movie called Head Count on Netflix, and the guy brother bust in. They were all, smoking doobies and at a little party, and his brother.
That don't even matter. Right. Remember when we were watching the other movie and it was like, kill me fast.
Oh my God.
She was infected, right. And the dude missed everything.
Like this was supposed to be,
but like chopped her ear off or something?
Chopped her in the mouth.
Oh, her mouth.
So like this was supposed to be a painless death, but this movie was gruesome. It was supposed to be gruesome and scary.
Yeah, it was supposed to be scary, but it was so funny.
It was so funny because she was dying from some internal infection. She was dying from some internal infection, and they were tired of seeing her suffer. So she got to the point, the guy that actually liked her, she was like, I can't do it anymore. Just kill me. And the dude was like, I can't do it. She was like, if you love me, you'll kill me. He couldn't find anything. The gun was out of bullets. So he picked up a shovel and he literally stuck the shovel in her mouth.
Not her neck. In her mouth.
In her mouth.
She said,
she spit the blood out. She said, try again. So it's like, he didn't. Dude, you can't even successfully kill her. So he did it again. And she was like, again. So this man.
Okay. Remember when you were in class and your teacher was like, all right, so-and-so's turn to present. And you go up there and you're trying to read the paper, but your best friend is looking at you. And she's like.
Right.
And you're like, stop. I'm trying to serious. I'm trying to focus. Y'all, it's about to get real. Stay behind me. It's about to go down.
Mm-hmm. And that's what happened.
Yeah, I got too much in my mind right now. It's about to go.
Just stay behind it. It's about to go down. So the girl still isn't dead with the shovel stuffed in her mouth 3 times. Then finally, 3 times. Finally, this man did something.
I don't know
than the first
about this.
3
I think I'm at this point.
I was laughing all the time. I kept rewinding it. So it was so hilarious.
So
it was supposed to be gruesome and scary. And this man did the most chaotic thing you could ever think of. He took a flare gun, poured gas on her, and then he took the flare gun and shot her. And then he literally set her on fire. I'm like, bro, you just gave her the worst death ever. Now he closed the shed. As he's walking off, she's screaming. She screamed for like 10 minutes. I'm like, bro, you just tortured her. She was better off with the disease she had. Just let her die.
Right. mean,
And
you literally burned her alive.
Come on, bro. Like how?
Give me a painless death if he loves you.
Right. Bro,
we see you didn't love her.
Bro, you definitely didn't love her.
Hated her.
You hated
her.
You
hated the crap out of her.
You hated her.
So so funny.
So with that being said, you
if
gifted
you love me, you gonna kill me.
And you'll make it quick. That man took his time. He took his time.
He didn't even want to.
He took his time. He enjoyed that.
That's funny.
That's what it's about, people. So you gave me a phenomenal gift, not just today, but these last awesome years that I can't tell you all the time because you'll get comfortable and you won't continue to make me laugh.
Teary-eyed.
Yeah. I don't want to get all mushy in here.
I'm going to get mushy.
So people, we hope that you have enjoyed your Christmas.
And we hope that you enjoyed our little quick story about our first podcasting Christmas. And
Absolutely.
Our first, because like the entire point of us starting a podcast in the first place was because we had funny conversations. We had awesome conversations.
In our opinion.
In our opinion. And we just wanted to be able to share it with the world. And so you are the world. You are.
And we really think that you guys are our friends.
You are amazing.
And we would love, for me personally, I would love to meet you.
Yeah. So one of these days, we would hopefully have.
We're going to talk to the people that's in charge, and we're going to set some stuff up.
Absolutely.
So that's what we're going to do, people. So we just wanted to stop in, check in, and wish you guys a merry, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
And we hope that you guys go back to the hot chocolate. We hope that you go back to the ham. We hope that you go back to the vegetables, the cake, whatever you're doing.
Cookies and eating popcorn or parlaying with family, and we're in the background. You are amazing.
You're awesome.
Okay?
Because we truly do. That is an ultimate gift that you have given us. You've given us the encouragement to go further. And we want to thank you wholeheartedly for that. And we hope that you and your family is having a phenomenal Christmas. And we want to take this time out to give a ultimate beautiful shout out to my brother, her brother, Jesus. Happy birthday. We host Acorn and Convo Station.
Great.
We are the host of Acorn and Convo Station. I'm your host, Ria. And sit next to me.
Nobody greater than you, Lord.
Nobody greater. Cake.
We're out.
Money. We hope that you got everything for Christmas. And if you didn't get any gifts, it's all cool because we're going to gift you something. And you see it is that. And this is a birthday. And we're going to have a barbecue. And we want y'all to come up. Merry Christmas. But really, we love you. Be great. Be out. Go kiss your family. Be cool.